I'm here with El Rasif of Elzada Fashion, an extremely successful entrepreneur, very young and obviously very beautiful. And she has just gone through the Directive Communication Psychology Certification Program. She's been here at Avalon for 6 days. And El, I'd like to ask you, what did you get from this program?
Arthur, first of all, I would like to say that I'm very grateful that I made the decisions to just come here and learn whatever I can learn, because throughout the past 6 days, it's been life transforming. You get an in-depth understanding of what before this are just question marks in your head. Is a lot of questions mark around you, especially when you're working with other human beings, you know, in workplace or even in your immediate environment, like friends and family. And you can't help but wonder why they are in a certain way and why are these people need different prerequisites before taking any action. But for the past 6 days, what we learn from you when it comes to identifying the brain color inventory of different people, how they process information before they get into the action mode, understanding what drives them, what matters to them, is sort of given me personally what I felt like a superpower. It really felt like that. Now, those question marks sort of disappear into the background whenever people do things in a certain way, in their respective way, and still arrive to the same result. It gives me this insight into their brain profiling, the way they process information before they arrive to the result, and also their motivations behind it. You know, it's really felt like a superpower. It's like you can mind read and read people, you know. It's amazing. It's awesome.
And how will this affect your business? You're already, you know, how many boutiques already in Malaysia?
We have over 250,000 followers online, and we expanded from online, and now we have a principal boutique in Kuala Lumpur, and we are looking into expanding throughout Asia and Europe.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, and so how is this going to affect your business?
Well, this phenomenal knowledge will allow me to create the kind of environment in the workplace that are conducive for people to become their best self. So understanding that in us there are 3 different facets, right? And they're the hero facets of you, which bring out the best characteristic in you. And then there's this lizard facet, which bring out all the negativities where you react to your environment. And then there's the observer facet, whereby you are being dormant and not engaging into your environment. And to be able to provide such environment where all my team members could bring out their best self is sort of creating a platform that set them for success. Essentially, it will, I believe very much, it will bring about a phenomenal result for the business to expand further and bigger.
Okay. And what about you personally? What was a little insight on your personal journey?
I've undergone a series of transformations, and one of the things that I personally look into rectifying is the impatience, you would call it, into when other people are doing things rather differently or not reaching a certain expectations. The insight on the 4 insanities, most importantly, give me this awareness that you don't ever impose any form of competency or skills or expectation onto people blindly and expect them to just be able to do it, just be able to figure it out. Essentially, it enlarged my circle of tolerance to people around me, and aware and respect. I think the right word I'm feeling is to respect that in their prerogative of processing the information, they will come to the result, and our job in that environment is to become the catalyst that will bring them to the result faster and in the most effective way, where that could support mutual happiness for all the parties in the environment. I find that magical.
Fantastic. Okay, and is there anything that you would like to tell the people who are watching this video about why they should come and join directive communication training or the certification?
The more you learned about human being, the more confused you might get, but not with the methodology that we learned here. It simplifies the understanding in a way that does not give it a lower depth of understanding, but instead go deeper into the understanding where you compute how people process information. Essentially, it will not just make your life easier, it makes people around you happier having you in that environment. I strongly recommend that for the people out there who are supportive and committed into building this beautiful environment, into building this constructive, effective environment to nurture growth and success for other people, to come to Avalon and to sit down with Mr. Arthur Kamazi. I find that your energy is contagious. I find that this insight that you share with us are magical. And I strongly believe that the knowledge of directive communication should reach out across the globe to everybody out there in making a real difference in this world.
Thank you so much, Elle. I'm so grateful to have you in our class here.
Thank you so much, Arthur.